Animals had their own fucking. Now, if animals had their own belief, a wild animal, like you go to a fucking line in the middle of fucking Africa, and you find out that they have a belief in fucking God, or a form of a God, at that point, I'd have to believe.
Yeah. Hi there. Happy Tuesday. It's June the 4th, 2019, and I'm Eric. Talking at you as always from beautiful downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where I think if animals wrote the story, they would have made the ark big enough to fit all of them, so it made sense.
Yeah, but again, that's impossible.
If you put two of every animal in the have you seen the size of the ark? It's like the size of a minibus. You put two of every animal in there, it doesn't make sense. No, you didn't, liars. Hi, everybody.
The ark was huge.
We are going to, it wasn't big enough for two of every animal on the planet.
Well, remember, it doesn't say two of every animal on the planet. It just says two of every animal. That's for the region. And it's still not enough.
The region was the planet.
Many there are.
The region was.
As far as anybody's concerned, that's as big as the world was at the time.
And why would they put, like, mosquitoes on there? It doesn't make sense.
Well, they got wings. They can fly their own assets around.
Yeah, but they were on there. They put two of everything on there. Why would you? Why would you save those ones and not unicorns? Who made that decision? Dicks. Welcome to the show, everybody. Apparently, it's we're gonna have a giant religious debate, and for some reason, Gord is the defender of all things religious today. And good for you. I'm glad you've taken a stand on this, but.
For the record, I'm not saying that I believe in anything. All I am saying is all I'm trying to basically prove with what I'm looking at is just because I'll know, like, does all that previous conversation can end up on the show?
No. Well,
no.
it could.
Okay.
It could. I could put it on there.
You could.
And so all he is going to do is all I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like to watch the puddles gather rain. I don't know.
Something like that. All I'm basically saying is that what started this whole basic thing is just the fact that Christianity as we know it shouldn't exist simply because the person that they based their entire fucking belief system on, which is Jesus Christ, was a fucking Jew. If Jesus was a Jew and you believe any other faith other than Judaism, you're blasphemous towards the only person that you're supposed to be believing in. That's what kind of got this thing started. And then it was a matter of discussing a matter of, like, you know, if nobody explained to you the concept of God, and if God knows whether we will find God or not in our lives and when it will happen, does that A, eliminate the act of free will? And B, if you were, like, say, raised by fucking wolves for your entire fucking life, would you still be able to find God?
While simultaneously eating your own poo.
Well, simultaneously.
And you never know. Hey, guy, this show, doing this podcast, I'm 1 hour away from hosting it with him, so...
I've been saying that for years. If you're going to be religious, follow me. Whose name is closer to being God than Gord?
Right?
People will say, "Hey, Zeus, fuck you. That's Jesus. That's the son. That's not the real guy. That's just his kid that he sent to die."
Yeah.
And how fucked up of a parent is that to send his kid to a fucking planet where he knows his kid will die?
I love the people who find Jesus in jail. Like, buddy, every third guy in there is named Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. I found Jesus. A lot of them in there. Jesus.
That's the one you want to bunk with.
Right.
I'm a little out of sorts. I had a massive headache this morning, and I reached for the wrong bottle and accidentally took all my Subtractville. I keep it right beside my Advil.
That's terrible.
Made it monumentally worse.
That's so not funny.
It's true. What else did we have going on today? There was something I really wanted to talk to you about, and I thought, no, I'll wait for the show. And now I can't remember what it was.
Oh.
I think I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, yeah. Something I want to bitch about that's even worse than religion. And this is something you can't really bitch about, but you can. But it all comes down to Eric and Gordon 2019 election, really. I found a welfare stub from 1983.
Okay.
So I was going to pose this to you in a question. Pretend you're a little bit older than you are. And
Okay.
say you were making roughly $315 a month in 1983.
Okay.
How much would you expect to be making today if you had that same job? Just ballpark. Pull it out of your ass.
Hang on. Let me do. I gotta do some actual basic math here. Hang on. You said how much? 315
In 1983, you were making $315 a month. So in 2019, you should be making.
Oh, that's like fuck all for money a year.
Yeah.
My guessing.
No, back then that was actually livable.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could live on that.
Okay.
So would you say
Okay.
it should be more or less than $60 more than that by now?
Oh, extravagantly more.
Oh, okay. Because that's what welfare has increased. $60 since 1983.
$60. That's it.
They were getting $315 a month. Welfare recipients are currently today getting $375 a month. It's gone up $60 in 40 years.
Oh my God.
Is that not brutal?
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, the cost of living has increased 180%.
Is that it? I actually thought it's gone up way more than that.
No, 180%. The average cost of living has gone up in the last 36 years. Now, by their own math, the government assumes that the cost of living increases 2% per year, every year. So that still leaves about 55% that they're short on this. The welfare should have gone up 75%, and it hasn't. It's gone up 20% in the last 40 years. So by their own math, they're just basically saying, yeah, we're fucking you, and we're fucking you by this much. And that's just that.
Wow.
But people are expected to live on $60 a month more than they were living on in 1983 when houses were 60 grand.
Not even. A decent house was 60 grand. You can pick up a fucking average house was like 35,000.
I just found that out this morning, and it was the most disgusting thing. I mean, what are we doing to people? It's no wonder people are robbing each other and starving and killing each other and all this stupid crap. We're not giving them any money. We're saying we are, but we're not.
Price.
It's
Hang on, I need to sign up for
the average housing price was a little more than I said. It was actually more than you'd think. But I just found that one absolutely disgusting.
Oh wow! So in 1985, the average home price in Toronto was 109,000.
Yeah,
that was in Toronto.
It'd be about $1 million now.
Now it's just under $1 million.
In Vancouver, I think the average home price is about 165. What the gazillion? I don't even know what it is. I don't care. I'm never buying one. I'm not Chip Wilson.
And apparently, if you're thinking of buying a home in West Vancouver, your income better be at least $321,000 a year.
Yeah.
$321,000 a year minimum.
But on the bright side, they have very low taxes in West Van.
Yeah. And apparently, if you're going to buy a house in Trois-Rivières, which is, I'm assuming Quebec, it's Three Rivers. It's $39,380.
Really?
Yeah.
And that comes with the choice of not one, not two, but 3 rivers. Which is where
that's fucking crazy.
That's pretty nuts.
In 85, the median Toronto household family income was approximately $32,000 a year.
Yeah. Which now it's kind of brutal because it's only about 45,000, I believe, in In BC, I only know BC. That's what I looked up.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Hey, welcome to all the new people. I saw a bunch of new cities popping up. Very, very cool. Thank you for joining us. I thought I was going to have a big, exciting show full of news and great stuff to talk about, and I don't, because I had some other things creep up today that got in the way, sort of personal type stuff. But I won't bore you guys with all of that. What I will say is, don't like say you're going to do something that we both know you're not going to do, and you're just saying it for the sake of like hearing your own voice. Nothing's more annoying than that in the world to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Like promising me something that you're not going to give me. I know you're not going to give me. Oh, great.
What?
Sorry, something else just came up. And then not doing it. Like, it's not like, oh, you know, and like, I'll give you an example. Say your shitty girlfriend stole $20 from me, and you said you would give it back, and then I, in the meantime, made $20. You still have to give me that $20. You fucking said you would.
Oh, absolutely.
That's just an example. Just because I happen to go out and mitigate the losses myself doesn't absolve your shitty girlfriend from stealing my money, and it doesn't absolve you from when you said you would give it back.
No, exactly. That's
just a random hypothetical I'm making up off the top of my head.
Yes, because my girlfriend A is not shitty, and B did not give you 20 or take $20 from me.
Look, not yours. I don't ever mean you when I say you.
No,
it's always the proverbial you. But yeah, let's
like
just
that.
say, hypothetically, your name began with M and sounded like Parkus, and you had a shitty girlfriend who hypothetically stole money from me, and then you hypothetically said you'd give it back, and then you found out from my shitty fucking guy who, if I'm telling someone something, don't interrupt with information they don't need.
Yeah.
That's another rule. I know these are all kind of blending together in my rules, but if someone asks, hey, how much money do you have? And I go, not that much. You don't have to pipe up and tell them the contents of my wallet. That's not helping anything.
No, not at all. It's got nothing to do with anything.
I happen to have a coin that was worth some money. It turned out to be worth a little more than I thought it was. It was a grand total of $20. I thought it was worth about $10. But I wasn't about to tell this shitty guy that, because I wanted the $20 his shitty girlfriend stole from me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But sure enough, my lovely roommate sitting right there. He goes, how much do you get for that coin? I said, I don't know. There's been varying opinions on what it's worth. And right behind me, just without skipping a beat, about $20. Well, thank you for that. Like, I swear to God, everyone I know plays poker with their cards facing each other. Have to. It's just...
It's the only thing that makes sense.
But nevertheless, where was I? Oh, yeah, don't do that. That's all. Just people around the world. Hey, friends in Abbeville, L.A. Abbeville or Abbeville? Wherever you are, you're awesome, and thanks for joining us. And don't do that to your friends. Mountain View, California, you guys are the best. You're hanging in there. You're just troopers every episode. I love you to death. Don't do that to your friends, though. It's crap. And we got Carlton Place. Is that near you? I don't know Carlton Place.
I have no idea where the fuck Carlton Place is.
Well, it just says Canada. It says Carlton Place, Canada. And I like it because it's my favorite guy from Fresh Prince and Canada.
Well, let's take a fucking gander.
I always enjoyed Carlton. I found him delightful. And we also have Hokksund, Norway. Welcome, my Norwegian friends. We've never had you on the show, and that's awesome. This little map is yellow all over the goddamn place, and that makes me so insanely happy. You have no idea.
Oh, Carlton Place is Ontario, but it is far. It is 216 kilometers away from me.
Cool.
It is... Where is it up by here? Give me a...
Yeah, okay, you lost me there. We can't have that much silence.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to think of where the Pembroke. There, it's up by Pembroke.
Oh, that's
Smith Falls. There we go. That's what's close.
I know where that stuff is.
Yeah, so it's by Smith Falls.
And we got
right by Ottawa. We got
Kelowna on there. We got Bulgaria, Indonesia, A new city in New York. Hoxton, Norway. We got, geez, guys are just everywhere. Indonesia, Norway, Bulgaria, Germany, India, Spain,